Hey, it's Adam here, and you're watching The Culture Hack, where we're talking about how to create engaged workspaces that unlock the potential of your teams and drive your business forward in ways you've never seen. So stay tuned.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of The Culture Hack. I am super excited. I have Donna Dahl on with me today. She is the Chief Empowerment Coach of Donna Dahl Coaching International. So we have a real expert with us today. Welcome, Donna.
Thank you for inviting me.
I'm super excited you can make it. We met at an event a couple weeks ago where they were talking about engagement and culture. Imagine that. So first off, tell us about Donna Dahl Coaching International. What is it that you do?
I enjoy working most particularly with people who are leaders, people who are looking to create change in a positive environment, in a positive atmosphere, working with like-minded people.
Awesome. And what kind of clients do you typically work with? Like, are they having problems with their scaling their businesses, or is it more like a leadership journey? Like, where do you best fit in the picture?
Some of my clients are experiencing challenges related to engagement. Mm-hmm. And with respect to that engagement goes the complete picture of the performance culture. Like, are people happy at what they're doing? Do people feel that they are valued? Are they enjoying camaraderie, or do they prefer to go off into a quiet corner somewhere and work by themselves? Sometimes it's related to the effectiveness of communication. I'm reminded with one client that, as we're growing up, we grow up in a culture that is our family, our extended family, or our peers, and we learn to speak in a particular way. And we expect that everybody understands what it is that we're saying. And then we find ourselves in a professional or a corporate environment where we're in charge of employees. And all of a sudden we're experiencing a communication breakdown because none of those people speak the way you assumed they would understand your language, and they don't. So what can I do to help clarify any possibility of misunderstanding? What can I do to help the language be intentional and mean what you say?
Okay, very interesting. So would you say that engagement in general is grounded in communication and how you interact with people?
I absolutely believe that because, if we don't come to the leadership position with enthusiasm, with energy, we can't possibly expect people to reflect that enthusiasm back to us or to generate more of it within the group. So the very first order of business is to eat at least 2 tablespoons of enthusiasm for breakfast before you go to work.
Okay, I like that. Just with your Cheerios, just get it in there. Okay. All right. So, like much of this stuff, easier said than done, right? So are there particular examples of specific challenges that you have seen in your dealings with these different leaders and companies around this?
One of the challenges seems to be imposter syndrome. People find themselves having been promoted into a position that they're proud to have. They're honored to be there, but they don't necessarily feel that they have the confidence that they need in order to be able to carry out the position. So as my stand-up comedy coach says, he says, Donna sells confidence. And that's what I do, is look for those seeds of strength, those seeds of resources that can help to create an armor of confidence so that confidence, again, can be reflected back to you as the leader.
Interesting. So every link in the chain is building to those strengths and has the confidence and all that type of stuff. And as a leader, if people are in a new role and feeling a little over their heads and have that imposter syndrome, it's your job to support them, make them kind of push them a little bit, because it's good to be in your uncomfortable zone, right? We should be in there more often, right? It's where growth happens. So
Well, tension is one thing, stress is another.
Mhm.
And so if we're stressed, the chances are we're not going to be operating at our optimum. And so it's a wonderful opportunity for neuroscience to take a space within the coaching session. There are strategies that we can employ in order to reduce our stress, as I'm modeling in this moment, so that we can come back to zero. Take a few moments to reflect before speaking and putting our foot in our mouth.
Take that moment, the breathing, obviously very effective. So what do you think? I mean, you interact with a lot of these leaders and organizations. Are they looking to the future? Are people treating engagement strategically? Are they thinking about it for the future with virtual teams and AI and all this kind of stuff being thrown into the mix? Like, what do you see as the future of keeping your teams engaged and empowered?
It depends. We have leaders on one side of the fence that are into hurry, 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 fail fast, get it done. And so making mistakes and experiencing stress is just, it's part of the picture. It's part of evolution. It's part of growth. And it's like, just fail fast, get it done. And then there are people on the other side of the fence who are more interested in building loyalty. Loyalty comes with benefits because it means that you don't have to be spending money on hiring new people when people say, you know, I'm out of here, this is not for me, and now you're spending anywhere from $3,000 to $25,000 to replace that person. It's expensive. So where loyalty is something that matters more than anything, more attention will be paid to loyalty. If bottom line is the only thing that is the primary thing that matters, that's a completely different mindset. That's a completely different framework. That's a completely different rationale for working with people.
Right. Okay. Real interesting. I think, the point a lot of people are making out there nowadays is if you pay attention to the loyalty, it will lead to the bottom line, although it is a longer game. It's not a short-term thing. So are you seeing a shift from some of these kind of fail fast bottom line guys? Are they starting to buy into this idea of keeping the team happy, or is it if you're there, if you're that way, you're that way, and that's just how you are?
Well, when we take a look at comparing the different sort of scenes, Millennial versus Gen Xers versus Gen Zers, we have a different work value system that's operating. And so if what your intention is to hire like-minded people, the chances are that you will move along a certain path, and you may move smoothly, but you may come to an end more quickly. When you have a diverse employee grouping, you're going to experience challenges and questions, and these challenges and questions may result in more rapid growth, may result in more concrete growth than having everybody feel the same, talk the same, believe the same, on the same train.
Gotcha. So sometimes the smoothest path is not always the the quickest path, right? If you want to go by leaps and bounds, you gotta be willing to, work through it, try different things, move quickly, all this types of stuff. Okay. Very interesting. Well, Donna, I am super grateful for your insights here today. I'm super excited that you took the time to come on the show, and I hope that people listening got some great gems of insight from it. So thank you very much. Appreciate it.
You're very welcome. So happy to be here.
Hey, thanks for watching The Culture Hack. Do you want to chat culture and engagement? Give us a call and come on the show.